Kenny.
We're going to his house to watch TV.
Okay, honey.
See, what is that about? Since when do boys watch TV together?
They gotta do something before they make out.
What are you two up to?
Nothing, just hanging out.
Well, just make sure you hang out with the door open. And nothing actually hangs out.
This is so cool. I can't believe we're jacking your mom's car.
Kenny, you have to sit in the back.
Why?
Because I don't have my license. If anyone sees me driving, they have to think I'm my mom.
Oh, they will. It's actually kind of scary how ladylike you look.
Don't worry. As soon as we get close to the girl's house, I'll lose the wig. I can't wait until Diane and her friends see me driving. With any luck, I'll be driving up a virgin and driving home a well-oiled sex machine.
Or a virgin who stole his mom's car and got thrown in jail. And then became a well-oiled sex machine. I can't believe we got all the way to Diane's house and you forgot to take off your mom's blouse.
Well, at least the girls know who I am now.
I'd rather they not know who I am than be the guy who wears his mom's clothes. Hey, you want to come over? I just got the new Kelly Clarkson CD.
You're so gay sometimes.
He was just kidding, right? He doesn't know. Does he?
My dad hates me.
Yeah, so does mine.
But this is different. First, my dad thought I was gay. Now he thinks I'm a transvestite.
You're lucky. My dad just doesn't like me.
My dad can't even talk to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just gonna tell him the truth.
That you dressed up in women's clothes so no one would recognize you when you stole your mom's car? He's gonna ground you for a year.
Yeah, it's not like I actually have any plans. You know what? I am going to tell him. Sometimes when you have no other choice, you just gotta be honest.
Sometimes I wish we were more than just friends. Yeah, it's always better to be honest.
So I'm not really a transvestite. I only said I liked wearing women's clothes because I didn't want you to know I drove your car. Please don't kill me.
Look, I am your mother, and I will always love you no matter what.
Thanks, Mom.
And you don't have to make up lies to make your dad and I feel better.
What? No, you don't understand.
Yes,
I
I know
really...
you think we're upset with you, honey, but we're not. Just give your dad some time. He'll come around.
Yeah, but there's
No buts. You are who you are, and whatever that is, it's okay. And whether you're a transvestite, transgendered, a top, a bottom, a leather queen.
Oh, God, I hate it when she does research on the internet.
All that matters is that you are true to yourself.
Am I such a loser that my mom can't believe I stole her car, but she can believe I wear women's panties? And what the hell is a leather queen?
How would I know?
What do you want?
Look, you got one of those photo tickets for going through a red light. It's a $200 fine. How many times have I told you when the light turns yellow, floor it?
That's not me.
If that's not you, then who's driving your car?
Do you realize you could have killed someone?
Did you even think about that?
No.
No.
Do you know we're responsible for you?
Yeah, we could have lost everything all because you want to go on a little joyride?
What were you thinking? We are very disappointed in
Very
you, Mary.
disappointed in you. Can't believe you. I knew you weren't a tranny. Come here.
We at the network do not necessarily agree with the views and opinions regarding cross-dressers portrayed in this show.
Kenny, you know what? I'm not popular.
Because you're weird and puberty-ish?
No, that's why you're not popular. My problem is that not enough people really know me. But that's about to change, because I got a great plan to raise my profile.
You're not thinking about that bomb thing again, are you?
That was a bad joke taken out of context, and I think the school therapist and I covered everything. Anyway, I'm auditioning for the school play. Have you ever heard of Annie Get Your Gun?
The 1946 Tony Award-winning Broadway musical with music and lyrics by Irving Berlin that made Ethel Merman a legend? I don't know, it sounds kind of familiar.
Well, I'm trying out for the part of Buffalo Bill, and I'm gonna get it. When everyone sees me on that stage dancing and singing, they're gonna know how cool I am.
I think that's awesome, but are you sure other people will? I mean, a lot of the guys in the drama department are gay. Are you?
No. And why are you always asking me that? Besides, that's another reason to do it. It'll totally increase my odds of getting a girlfriend. I'll be like the only guy in the play who isn't gay.
Maybe I should audition. You know, so I could get a girlfriend too.
Everything about it is appealing.
Yeah. Not so appealing. Come on, you gotta sell it. Buffalo Bill thrives on his audience. Now, one more time.
Everything about it is appealing. Everything the traffic will allow. Nowhere can you get that happy feeling.
Okay, take 5, ladies. So if Hillary didn't take the stash and it wasn't Mike, then it must be Larry.
Larry, you think?
Who else can it be?
Hey, great news. I just got the part of Buffalo Bill and Annie Get Your Gun.
Oh, honey, that is so great. We are so proud of you.
I have to start learning my lines and songs? Oh God, how cool is this?
So it definitely wasn't Larry.
I am freaking out. I still can't believe you're gonna be Buffalo Bill.
I know. My plan is going so well. Today, Annie Get Your Gun. Tomorrow, Annie Get Your Panties Off. Hey, Kenny, if I show you something, do you promise not to tell anyone?
If you show me yours, I'll show you mine. Yeah, I guess. Oh my God, that's marijuana.
Shh, mellow out, dude.
Larry, haven't you been paying attention in health class? Marijuana is a gateway drug.
Relax, it's not like I'm gonna smoke it. But I bet some of those hotties in the drama department will want to. First, they can experiment with this. Then they can experiment with this.
Oh. So where did you get it from?
I stole it from my sister's drawer.
Big surprise! This family is going to the city, having dinner at Fanique, and afterwards, I got tickets to see Wicked.
Oh my God, I've been dying to see that.
I know, I remember.
Dinner and a Broadway show? What's the occasion? Did you cheat on me? Oh, who cares?
Wicked? I'm so jealous. Trying not to hate all of you right now. Not working.
A musical? Wow. You know, maybe we can visit Great Aunt Sylvia at the home on the way back.
So, when are we going?
Saturday night.
Wait, this Saturday night.
Yup.
No, I can't.
What are you talking about? You've been dying to see this play.
I know, but I'm going out with Kyle Saturday night.
So, cancel it.
I can't. I can't disappoint Kyle. God, I can't believe I'm gonna miss the show. And I can't believe we're gonna have the entire house to ourselves.
Can you please have a talk with your daughter?
What do you want me to say? She made plans.
Can you just help me out here?
You did say something to him.
No, I didn't.
Say something about what? What's the big secret, ladies?
Nothing. Nothing. And I'm still not going.
Hey, Hillary, come back here.
Hey, if Hillary can't go, I know someone who loves musicals just as much as I do and would kill to go.
Yeah, I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem finding someone.
Yeah. Marla's gonna love this.
Marla, I am psyched for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I don't like Marla as much as I pretend to.
Marla and I don't have anything in common. When she gets over here, I'm breaking up with her.
It's really up to you. I support you either way.
Hey, you wanna go to the comic book store?
Would I? Let me just go tell my mom.
Hi.
Marla, hi.
Yeah, I think we need to talk about last night.
Oh, is this about me falling asleep?
Yeah. How could you? This was something I was really excited about.
Okay, wait, let me explain. See, Larry, this relationship is the most important thing that's ever happened to me.
All right, fine.
No, let me finish. Look, I know this is going to sound totally dorky, but I was so nervous about going out with your family that I got no sleep the night before. And then, you know, at the play, I ate a little candy and I just crashed.
Excuse me, a little candy?
Oh, God. That makes total sense. I get nervous when I go out with my family, too, and they're my family. Hey, I guess that's another thing we have in common.
Hey, guys.
Oh, hi, Kenny.
Hey.
Can't we take a rain check on the comic book store?
No problem. Yeah, you guys have fun.
Hey, what's up, Kenny? Larry's not here. He and Marla went out.
So, what are you doing?
Watching TV? Alone? Hey, Mike, why don't you take Kenny upstairs and show him that new video game?
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
I love figure skating.
It's called hockey. You do have other friends besides Larry, right?
Of course. Not really.
Well, maybe you should think about making another friend, you know? Someone to hang out with when Larry's not available, you know? Like now.
Hey, you're right, I should.
There you go.
Yeah, maybe I'll make a bunch of new friends.
I think one's a good target, Kenny. I don't want to spank them. I don't want to spank anyone. I just want them to listen to me. Okay, Larry, stand up. You're getting a spanking.
What? Oh, come on.
I said get up right now.
But I said I was sorry, and I never do anything wrong.
There. You knew the rules when you broke them.
What the hell are you doing? Stop it.
Yeah.
What is that?
All right, get ready, Larry. Wait. I know. What if I use a big backswing and a little follow through? It'll look painful, but it won't really hurt, you know? Like in pro wrestling.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I can't believe you just hit me. What the hell is wrong with you?
Hi!
What happened? He did what?
He hit me 3 times really hard. Okay, it didn't really hurt, but it was humiliating. He just thinks he can get away with this because he thinks I'm a wuss. Well, I showed him. I packed my bags and walked right out of there.
It's very unsettling.
So, can I stay here with you guys for a while?
Hey, you can stay as long as you want. Right, Mom?
Of course. Now, Kenny, do your homework and your chores, then you can watch 15 minutes of TV.
Thanks, Mom.
15 minutes of TV?
It's not so bad. So which half of that 70s show do you want to watch? Oh, it's you.
Hey, is Larry here?
Maybe he is. Maybe he isn't.
Just get him.
What do you want?
I'm here for Larry.
Larry, quickly! Lock yourself in the bathroom. I will call 911.
Oh, what's the matter with you? Larry, come on. Okay? Let's go home.
This is my home now.
Oh, you're being ridiculous, okay? I want you to come home right now.
Or what? You'll cut off his feet and put him up on sticks, huh? Barbarian.
Oh, I barely touched him. I know it was you who called child services, you whack job.
Hey.
What are you two doing?
Oh, Kenny's helping me with my costume for Annie Get Your Gun.
I'm just gonna smile and pretend he said, I'm going over the playbook for football practice, Dad.
What do you think?
Great. I can't wait to see the pants. There are pants, aren't there?
Man, not only is this play gonna be a ton of fun, but my plan is totally working.
Yeah, I know.
How? That girl Bonnie who paints the sets has totally been flirting with me. And she is so cute.
Yeah, she is. For a girl.
And you laughed when I said getting in this play would make me a chick magnet. Pass the bedazzler.
So, today's the big show, huh?
Please don't give me a hard time about this. I've been getting enough of that from Dad.
No, really, I think it's impressive. I mean, I could never do something like that. Remembering all those speeches and all those dance steps. I'd be so afraid of screwing up in front of the whole school. I'd be peeing in my pants.
Oh, Cat, I think I'm gonna throw up. Why am I doing this? Maybe my dad was right. Maybe this is stupid. And what if I do screw it all up? I'm gonna look like a total idiot.
Larry, get it together. This is just opening night jitters. You've worked hard and you are gonna be great.
No, you're right. Thanks, Kenny.
No problem. So, maybe after the play we can go to Hojo's and split a banana split?
Are you kidding? I have a cast party. Bonnie and I are totally gonna hook up. The adrenaline of show night, it's like a natural aphrodisiac.
Just remember what they said in health class. The safest sex is no sex at all.
Yeah, I can't believe how good Larry was.
I know.
I mean, he got more applause than anybody else, right?
See? Aren't you glad you came?
I'm not. It's totally lame. Can we please go now?
Hey!
You did such a great job.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't completely suck.
Hey, be quiet. Your brother did a really good job.
Really? Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, who knew you could sing and dance like that? You got talent. You know, you get that from my side of the family. Other things, you know, you get from your mother's side.
Hey, nice dancing, Annie Oakley.
Hey, great show, you homo. What? Hey, what was that? What, you're not talking now, tough guy? Look, I got news for you. My son might be gay, but he's no homo.
Dad, don't.
No, this has to be said. He may not be straight, but my son is no different than you and no less than you are. If anything, he's better than you are. He's smart, and he's decent, and he could sew one hell of a sequin shirt.
Dad, please
No, it's okay. I'm proud of my son. And if anybody has a problem with you, you could talk to me. Because one day, I'm gonna be sitting on my ass at his beach house in the Hamptons, and you idiots are gonna be pumping gas into his gay lover's Mercedes. Now get out of here. It's okay.
What in the hell are you doing? I'm not gay.
Honey, it's okay. We saw you making out with that boy on the basketball court.
What? That wasn't a boy, that was my girlfriend.
Whatever you call them. Partner, girlfriend, I don't know all the lingo.
No, her name is Bonnie. She's a girl. and I thought I was gonna get a little action off of her tonight until you outed me in front of her and the whole school. Thanks a lot.
Told you he wasn't gay.
Hey, Dad, you busy?
No.
Can I ask you something?
No.
I was just gonna ask you about baseball.
Hey, where are you running off to? Since when are you into baseball, huh? Wait, you're not auditioning for Damn Yankees, are you?
No, I was just looking at your old baseball card collection that you gave me, and I wanted to know more about it.
You know, you hope and pray for a moment like this, and then one day it happens, and I'm sorry. Wow, this really takes me back. Look at this one. This one's probably the most valuable one in the collection. Reggie Jackson, Mr. October.
He was a centerfold?
No, the playoffs are in October. He was MVP. This is great. Larry and I finally have something in common. Plus, now if he's ever having sex and he needs to slow down, boop, he'll have something to think about.
So, what are the other important cards in the collection? Because I want to know which ones to sell.
It's amazing. You really can get anything online. Someone's selling a gently used blow-up doll. Hey, look. Somebody bid on one of your baseball cards already.
Wow, $75. That's more than this girl's getting for her virginity.
But is the card really worth that? I mean, we airbrushed out the fold marks. The eBay terms of service expressly forbid this.
Ooh, another bidder. Can you believe someone's willing to pay $90 for a Reggie Jackson card? What a sucker.
What are you bidding on?
A Reggie Jackson card for Larry. He's finally showing an interest in something normal, yeah? So I want to encourage him. Plus, this one's in a lot better condition than the one I gave him.
You never gave me anything you had when you were a kid.
What are you talking about? You're allergic to peanuts, right?
Yeah?
You're welcome.
I guess you weren't looking out your window, because I told you when the auction ended, I'd shine the bat signal.
You mean
some idiot paid $200 for the Reggie Jackson card?
You sold the Reggie Jackson card?
Well, you said it was the most valuable one.
Yeah, but Larry, I gave you that collection of cards because it meant something to me.
Well, I'm sorry. You did give me the cards. I thought they were mine and I could do what I wanted with them. When you give someone a gift, it is a gift, isn't it?
Dad, good news. I just checked and you won the Reggie Jackson card auction.
Fine, you don't have to pay. But if you don't, I'm leaving negative feedback.
Get out of here. Go. Get out of here.
Hey, you want to try to find more rocks that look like famous people?
I can't. I have to write this stupid poem for English about my secret desire.
I'm listening.
I got nothing. Everything I've tried sounds like a letter to Penthouse Forum.
Well, I have tons of poems in my journal. I can give you one if you want.
You keep a journal?
Yeah.
And you write poems in it?
Yeah.
Isn't that a little...
Hey, you want one or not?
Hey, Mom.
Hey, your English teacher just called.
Mrs. Lerner called here?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
She wanted to talk about a certain poem you wrote. She said you got an A.
Of course. She called to say I got an A. I mean, why else would she be calling? I can't think of another reason, because there is no other reason. It was because I got an A, which is what I thought all along. I got an A.
Well, I'm not surprised. Anyone who writes a poem that original, that touching, deserves an A. Way to go, Lair.
She liked it so much, she submitted you for a Golden Key Award, and you're getting one. Oh, honey, I'm so proud of you.
A Golden Key Award? Wow. What is that?
An annual event in Albany where the lieutenant governor gives key-shaped pins to deserving young writers.
Hey, honey, guess what? Larry won an award for a poem he wrote, and the presentation is this Saturday in Albany.
Uh-huh.
Aren't you gonna say something?
Yeah, you're taking them.
Nobody has to take me. I don't need to go to that. I mean, it's not a big deal.
Not a big deal. I've always dreamed of winning a Golden Key Award.
Well, Kenny, if you ever write a poem as good as Larry's, maybe one day you will.
Yeah, maybe. One day.
Hey, what is with you? Your kid won an award. Would it kill you to give him a compliment?
Sweetie, he won a poetry contest. Okay, that's like this much better than him winning a wet t-shirt contest. What do you want me to say to him?
Oh, I don't know. How about I'm impressed as hell, or I'm really proud of your creativity?
Honey, that's not exactly my style.
I know. That's why we're talking about this.
I'm shocked that my supposed best friend in the world would take credit for something he didn't do.
Hey, shh! What's my choice? Get punished, flunk the class, look like an idiot? And you could get in trouble too.
Not if you say, you stole it from me.
Are you crazy? I'm not gonna say that. My parents will throw me out of the house, and I'll end up living in a refrigerator box down by the river, and my new secret desire will be to find a half slice of pizza in the garbage.
Colorful story, Larry. Who'd you steal it from? Look, my whole life I've dreamed of two things. One is going to Albany.
What's the other?
Having sex with Jessica Simpson. Our friendship or the poem? What's it gonna be?
Dad, I need to tell you something.
Can I say something first about that poetry thing? I'm very proud of you. I didn't communicate that before, but that's just because I was just so in awe of your accomplishment.
Really? You're proud of me? Wait, how many beers have you had? Hey, Kenny, how you doing?
Good. So, how did it go the other day when you told your dad the poem was really mine?
It went okay. You took it pretty well.
Really? Then how do you explain this? It's the article from yesterday's school paper about you and your poem, which apparently came to you in a dream.
Look, I'm sorry, Kenny. I tried, but I couldn't do it. And I know this sounds lame, but I didn't want to disappoint my dad. He's really proud of me.
Come on, Larry. This has nothing to do with your dad. You just want the glory of going to Albany, and you don't care who you step on to get there.
Okay. I'm starting to understand why he has a journal full of poems. Dad, we need to talk. You know how you were really proud of my poem?
Yeah, I'm proud of you. Very, 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 very proud.
Yeah. Well, I didn't write it. Kenny did.
Oh. No big whoops.
What? That's all you're gonna say?
Oh, right. You shouldn't cheat in school. Or if you do, don't get caught.
Dad, you don't have to pretend that you're not upset. I know how much me writing this poem meant to you. I mean, all that stuff you said before.
Don't worry about that stuff. Your mother told me to say that, all right? Come on, it was a poem. I didn't even read it.
How could you not read my poem?
Look, I'll tell you something. You write one by yourself? Maybe I will.
I don't even know why I bother caring what you think. I mean, is it too much to ask for you to be proud of me just for once?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm prouder of. The fact that you stole the poem or that you lied to everyone about it.
I only did that because I thought you were so happy for me and I didn't want to take that away from you.
Wait, hold on, Larry. Wait, you didn't let me finish. Would you let me finish? Hold on, okay? Listen, it's true. I didn't really care about your poem, but, you know, that doesn't mean that I'm not proud of you.
Yeah, whatever.
No, listen to me. You know, it took guts to come in here and to admit the truth, okay? That tells me that you have character, and that's something any father would be proud of.
Really? You mean it?
Yeah, I mean it. All right? You're a good kid.
Thanks, Dad. try and keep that in mind when they suspend me from school. Don't worry about it.
Good night, Dave.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, I'm really sorry about that. I just assumed that you knew. I mean, if not, I would have made amends to Vicky when you weren't there.
Yeah, well, apparently you're pretty good at doing things with Vicky when I'm not there.
Get out, Dad, get out!
Jody would be getting undressed if Dad would just get out of there.
Yeah, hurry! Get out of there!
Come on, Dad, let Jody put on her nightie. Oh, God. What if Jody sleeps in the nude?
The nude? In my bed?
Don't worry, as soon as Jody gets naked, you'll get your turn at the telescope. I better.
Hey! You!
We're dead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I hate Jeff Staff, and he thinks he's so hot just because he is. Why do I always go for jerks?
Because you're incredibly shallow and you only care what somebody looks like.
Why am I having so many guy problems? Is it something that I'm doing or something that I'm not doing?
I've heard rumors of both.
Don't you have something pathetic you need to finish, like a puzzle or puberty?
Come on, Kenny. Let's go finish our puzzle.
Let me grab my stuff.
Boys.
Boys. Ah, boys.
Why can't I just find one good one?
Well, if you want my opinion,
I don't.
I was just gonna say that maybe they're all so intimidated by your beauty and confidence they act like jerks because they feel undeserving.
Sit.
I'm going next door to Kenny's.
Why? He's already here.
Where?
In there.
No, you can't worry about what other people say about you.
Easy for you to say. Everyone thinks you're a goddess.
True. See, the secret to life is to dance like nobody's watching.
That's what started people making fun of me in the first place.
All right, what the hell is going on here? What are you doing?
I'm talking to Hillary.
We don't talk to Hillary, we talk about Hillary.
That's funny, Larry. Because nobody talks about you. Nobody.
Kenny, I was just coming over to see if you wanted to go miniature golfing on Saturday. They finally fixed that retracting drawbridge on the castle. I guess our letters did not go unnoticed.
Sorry, but I already made plans with Hillary. We're getting spray on tans.
I really appreciate how you let me go on about all the boys I've dated.
No problem. I really didn't mind hearing about them.
You know, that's what's so cool about you. You actually take an interest in my life. Almost as much as I do. Well, I guess this is sort of that awkward before moment.
Before what?
What's wrong?
Nothing. I guess this is just one of those awkward after moments.
I don't understand. Do you not find me attractive?
Oh, of course. But Larry's my best friend, and you're... I
Think of me more like a sister?
Yes. Yes, that's it exactly. Oh, thank you.
I get it. I totally understand.
Good.
Except the Larry part. Why do you hang out with him anyways?
He's a great guy. He's smart and funny and creative, makes all those voices and characters. What's so funny?
Nothing. I'm just thinking about when he used to do Little Lord Smelly Pants. He was pretty funny.
He still is. So how come you don't hang out with him anymore? Just because you're brother and sister doesn't mean you can't also be friends.
Okay, Kenny. If you're not gonna be my nice, sensitive boyfriend, frankly, you can go home now.
Hey guys, what's going on? Hey, think fast. Ah! It's an oldie, but a goodie. What are you guys doing? What's going on?
Just making buttons for my campaign.
Wow, you're running for president, Larry? That's great, Larry. I'm proud of you. Say what you want about that guy in the White House, but he made people believe that anyone, and I mean anyone, could be president. Hey, how's the campaign going?
Great. Larry's a born winner. He's got a great platform, he's an effective communicator, and he's got dimples for miles.
Well, with any luck, we're looking at the future president and his first lady. Make the right move. Vote for Larry. Don't get rooked. I'm your knight in shining armor. Though, don't you guys think you're leaning a little too hard on the chess references?
How do you figure?
Well, in order to be president, you need to appeal to everyone, not just the chess geeks, You got to appeal to the jocks, the skanks, the burnouts, the skanky burnouts, the jockey skanks. The normal kids.
Dad, I'm not running for class president. I'm running for president of the chess club.
Oh, well, then these signs are even better than I thought they were. How's the election going? You think you got any chance of winning? Dear God, please let him say no, please.
It'd be hard not to. I'm running unopposed.
Why do you hate me? If you're running unopposed, what are you going through all this for?
Well, how often do you get to work with glitter? I'll be right back. I gotta go get the rainbow confetti.
What are you doing?
I'm walking like a knight moves on a chessboard. Kenny thought I should do this once I win the election, to raise the profile of the chess club.
Plus, it's fun.
So, Larry's running unopposed, huh? With so many other qualified candidates. Like you, for instance.
He wanted to run, so I let him.
Well, I really appreciate it. I know it must be hard sitting back, being the pawn, while Larry's the king. Especially since you're the one who taught him how to play, right?
I hadn't thought of that.
And from what I've seen, it's obvious you're a much better player. Much better. Chip?
I have won 68 of the last 74 games, and 3 of the ones I lost, I was on cough serum.
Anyway, thanks for sitting back and let Larry get all the glory while you do all the work and come up with all the good ideas. You're a good friend, Kenny. Really good.
Hey, Kenny, look. I think I like the bishop walk better. Maybe I should start with that.
Sure. Why don't you make all the decisions? It's all about you, isn't it?
Checkmate. Hey, how was school today?
Horrible. Get this. Kenny decided to run for chess club president.
What? You're kidding, right? Well, why would he do that?
He seems to think that he should run the club just because he's better at chess than me.
Oh, the nerve of that little... Isn't he supposed to be your best friend? Well, why would he do something like that?
I don't know. Maybe because you told him to?
Why would you think that?
I don't know. Maybe because he told me that you did? He also told me that you gave him a picture of me playing checkers. If that gets around, I'm finished. I can't believe you.
But, hold on, Larry. Look, I'm sorry. Look, I was just trying to protect you. I spent a lot of my high school years picking on the president of the chess club, and I just don't want you to wind up like that kid.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm doing fine. I'm just biding my time, and when Dave least expects it, that's when I make my move.
You don't know what you're talking about. Maybe chess wasn't cool when you were a kid, old man, but it's cool now. It is way cool.
All right, well, it won't be so cool when you're hanging off the flagpole by your underwears.
It turns out Kenny won, and And after school, the entire lacrosse team raised him up the flagpole by his underwear. Really? And the irony is, his underwear had an American flag on them. Anyway, that would have been me if it weren't for you, so thanks, Dad. Sometimes you actually know what you're talking about.
Ha! See, God? I don't need your help. I do better on my own. Ha! Ow! What was that for? What is this? The Motel 6 by 6? Who made these reservations?
My dad.
Ah, well, now we know why you canceled it the last minute. Mary and Joseph wouldn't have taken this room.
So, which bed is Enoch going to sleep in?
Whichever one E-roll doesn't want.
Ah, E-neck, E-roll. Come on, there's barely room for the three of us. I mean, you're not going to have any of your sci-fi buddies crash here, right? What's so funny?
We're E-roll and Enoch. Those are our names. Backwards.
We're using them all weekend.
Oh, yeah? So, what do you plan on calling me?
Dad? Because Dad spelled backwards is...
Hey, wait, you know, there's only 2 beds.
I guess 2 of us are gonna have to share. How are we gonna work this?
Psst, Dad. Dad.
Ah! What the hell?
It's time to get up.
Oh, what are you wearing?
Our costumes. We don't want to look stupid when we show up at the convention.
Don't worry. We have something for you to wear, too.
Me? What do I have to wear a costume for?
Well, you can't go dressed like that. By the way, peekaboo, I see you.
Wait, so I have to wear a costume to drive you to the convention center and drop you off in the parking lot?
Drop us off? What are you talking about? You said you were taking me to the comic book convention.
I am taking you. And then I'm coming right back here, checking out the cable porn, then watching the Jets game. And then when it's over, I'm gonna come pick you up.
What kind of father-son weekend is that? I thought you were finally taking an interest in something that's important to me.
You see, this is the problem with being a good father. They expect you to keep being a good father. All right, fine. I'll do the right thing. Of course I'm taking you to the convention. How else am I going to learn about all this fascinating comic book stuff? What's the matter with you guys? Don't you know when someone's busting your slab? Slab. That's balls backwards.
Hey, how's it going, man? All right. Dad, I think you're forgetting something.
What? Oh, sorry. How embarrassing.
Look, Hero. The original Zoltar from the syndicated TV series is going to be signing autographs.
Who's Zoltar?
Who's Zoltar? What the zingle is wrong with you?
All right, can it, E-neck, before I break your E-neck. Who's this Zoltar character?
Well, he's from Galactic Soldier.
Yeah?
He's an Uberbeat. He was originally from a savage tribe called the Mistas, but repelled by their ways, he ran away to train under a teacher named Uber Gottlieb. Zoltar's parents came from the afflicted planet of Buabak, where life was threatened by Toreadors.
That's fascinating, Larry. That's good stuff.
Isn't it? See, the Rotarians...
No, I mean, don't tell me any more right now. It's just, too much to take in at one time. Utua! Yeah. Utua! Hey. Nano. Hey, any chance these things could pick up the Jets game? I'm dying to know the score.
Well, it would have to be a game that's on next year. This is future vision, mister.
Thanks a lot, freak show. Hey, Dad, check this out. I just bought this original Captain Spoonik action figure.
Wow. When I was 7, I used to have a G.I. Joe. I used to pretend he was having sex with my sister's Barbie, which was tough considering his genitals got blown off in Nam.
What are you doing?
What? What are you talking about?
You ruined it.
What? I didn't even touch it.
You're not supposed to take it out of the package.
Well, how are you supposed to play with it?
You don't play with it. You just look at it. Inside the package, untouched by human hands where it's supposed to be. God, what is wrong with you?
All right, Larry, take it easy, okay? Relax.
Do not be so hard on him, Miral. He's a newbie.
Yeah, I'm a newbie.
He does not know our ways.
I don't know the ways.
You're right, Kenny. I'm sorry, Dad. I forgot. You're here to learn.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'll make it up to you. I'm going to introduce you to the graphic artist who created Spoonik from the Warriors of Zibnorak.
Oh my God, that is going to be awesome.
I know, it's going to be so cool.
All right, but that's great, but anyone else hungry? It's almost 3 o'clock.
Ooh, I guess I could go for an intergalactic dog.
They're out of this world.
Hey, here's an idea. Why don't we go to a restaurant?
But this is where all the fun is.
We could go to a restaurant anytime. How often do you get to have aliens serve you your lunch?
Apparently you've never had a burrito at the Quickie Mart. If you don't want to go to Fridays, fine with me.
Fridays? That's my favorite.
Yes, I know that. I also know they have a big screen TV right over the bar where I could watch the Jets game and get drunk off my ass. That's my favorite. Ha! Was that a great game or what? Jets win in overtime, 53-yard field goal. Now that deserves a hootwa. Come on.
Hootwa.
Right.
Okay, Dad. Are you ready for the best part of the whole weekend?
Oh, I'm ready. What's it going to be?
We are going to get to meet Zoltar.
From Galactic Sojourn?
Yep.
Yeah. You better not be kidding me or I am going to freak out.
No joke. It's right over here.
Oh, my God.
Wait, where's Zoltar?
Sorry, kid, he's done signing autographs. But for $10, you can sit in his special space throne.
No, he can't be done signing autographs because I don't have his autograph.
Look, Erol, I'm just as upset about this as you are, but try to remain calm. Remember the Uber Creed of the Galactic...
You know what? Just shut up, Kenny. You are on my last nerve. Wait, do you know where Zoltar is? Do you know where he might be now?
Yep. I think he just jetted off on a special mission to vomit up that pint of vodka he drank.
How could we have missed Zoltar?
Yeah, how did that happen?
I'll tell you how that happened. You made us go to that dumb restaurant.
What? You said you wanted to go. It's your favorite, remember?
Right. And you knew that, so you used my love of fried onions to lure me away so that we could watch that stupid game that went on and on and on and on and on.
It's called overtime, and it was the best game of the season.
Not to me it wasn't. You know I hate football, and now I have missed Zoltar.
Okay, keep your voice down.
No, I will not keep my voice down. In fact, I am going to yell a lot more. This was supposed to be my weekend, and you ruined it. You ruined everything.
Excuse me? I ruined it? Let me explain something to you. I drove all the way up here. I slept on the floor of that crappy hotel. I went booth to booth looking for Captain America, Volume 17, Verse 34. I put on these stupid ears. I acted like I was having a good time.
That's it. I knew it. You weren't really having a good time. What was I thinking? My dad could actually take a genuine interest in something that's important to me? I should have known better. Because if Larry likes something, it's stupid. Because Larry is stupid. Well, you know what? I am not stupid. You're stupid.
Come on, Larry. Come on. I'm sorry, Larry.
You know what? You are a worse father than Darth Vader.
Hey. I know you. You're Zoltar, huh? Yeah. Wow, man, you're a lot bigger than your action figure. And anatomically correct. Hey, you think I could get your autograph? Look, you could sign this. You wouldn't happen to have a pen in that fancy belt of yours, would you?
Autograph session is over.
No, it's not for me. It's for my kid.
Well, I suppose your kid is out of luck.
No, look, it's not for me. It's for my son. You see, I kind of screwed things up with him this weekend. Well, actually, his whole life. And it would really mean a lot if you just signed something. Come on, Zoltar, please.
My name is Roger Willoughby. I am a graduate of the Royal Shakespeare Academy, damn it. I played Hamlet. I'm sick of this character. I'm sick of wearing this stupid costume like I'm the San Diego bloody chicken. And I'm sick of all you stupid fans.
Hey. Without your stupid fans, you wouldn't even have a job.
Don't touch me.
Take it easy, spaceman.
Hand me. Relax. Let me go.
We must help Zoltar. Hey, get off me, you freaks. I'm just trying to get this guy to sign something for my son. He started it. Did not.
You mess with Zoltar, you mess with all of us.
What is wrong with you people? I'm trying to get him to sign something for my kid.
Hey, you people, get off of him!
Oh, you don't.
He attacked Zoltar. He called us freaks.
Okay, so he made a mistake, but he's an outsider here.
Yeah, I do not know your ways.
Come on, who among us doesn't know what that feels like? Hasn't anyone here ever been dragged to a baseball game and made the mistake of yelling touchdown? Does anyone here really have any idea what the difference is between pliers and a wrench? If we want people to accept us for who we are, shouldn't we accept them for who they are? He's my dad, and at least he's here and he's trying to be a part of my life.
Hey, what's going on? What are you doing?
Watching TV.
Oh, yeah? Me too.
Hey, what's your problem? I was watching Lord of the Rings.
Again? Come on, if you insist on living in a fantasy world, can you at least do it in someone else's house? Because that would be my fantasy.
You.
Hey, what did you say?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
I heard what you said.
Well, then why'd you ask me?
Hey, listen, I'm still the father, okay? And you can't talk to me that way. All right, I better never hear you cursing me again, or you're gonna have a big problem.
What are you gonna do? Take the remote away from me while I'm trying to watch TV?
Man, stop trying to get in the last word when you're going up the stairs.
Fine.
I said stop it.
I can't believe you cursed out your dad.
I can't either. I'm sick of him always dumping on me. Haven't you ever kept your feelings bottled up for so long that eventually they just came out?
Not yet.
Well, at least I got to say it to him once. Of course, if I say it again, he'll probably kill me.
You think I'm a funny idiot? I should shoot you in the funny head, you funny fun.
This is hilarious. They just replaced all the curse words with funny. Like no one knows what they really mean.
Apparently the FCC thinks people can't stand to hear those words on TV, even though in real life people use the F word all the time.
Well, at least the FCC doesn't threaten to knock your head off if you ever curse at them. Hey, I just thought of a way to mess with my dad, and he won't know what the fun hit him.
Hey, what's going on, you guys?
We're almost out of chocolate chip.
Really? I got an idea. Why don't you run out and get some, but then never come back?
You know what? Love you, Dad. See what I did? Instead of saying I said love right to his face. And I showed him.
Thanks, Larry. That's always nice to hear. I love you too. Hey, what's going on? What are you two doing?
we're just playing this really cool computer simulation game where you get to interact with thousands of people in a virtual world. You can earn virtual money and buy virtual property.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this game. I heard it's so realistic that you guys can't get dates there either.
You know what? Love you, Dad.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Love you.
Hey, wait a minute. You're saying you love me, but I don't think that's what you actually meant.
Well, you're a loving genius then, aren't you?
Hey, I know what you're doing there, right? And I told you, no more cursing at me.
I didn't curse. Kenny, did you hear any cursing?
No, I didn't hear any curse word.
All right, well, the next time you tell me you love me, I'm gonna throw you out of this house.
Okay, fine. Foot you.
Hey, and that goes for feet, too. I'm not gonna have you talk to me like that, Larry. You understand? I'm your father, and you're gonna respect me.
Well, what about the way you talk to me? Yeah, you're always saying, Larry, you're stupid. You're a geek. You're a freak show.
Yeah, well, those are terms of endearment.
Not to me, they're not.
Well, at least I don't curse at you. All right, if I am critical of you, it's out of love.
You said love.
Out of love, that's a laugh. You want me to respect you? Well, maybe I will when you start respecting me.
Me? I'm disrespectful? You know, don't be a moron.
Well, there, you just did it again. You know, forget I said anything. Forget it. I'm just gonna make myself a new virtual dad. One that will build me up and encourage me and make me feel like I'm someone special.
Don't worry, won't really do that. We don't have enough points saved up.
Hey.
Dad, what are you doing here?
If you're here to complain about the smells from my mom's cooking, thank you.
Actually, I'm here to talk to your father, but... Jeez, bro, what the hell is that?
Beats me, but I think it's the reason our people are so angry.
Oh, hey, Ahmed, how are you? Can I talk to you for a second?
Certainly. What are you boys doing inside on such a beautiful day? So, what can I do for you, my friend?
Look, I'm sorry to have to bother you with this, but I promised my wife I would. You guys had the right idea by making your wives walk 10 feet behind you.
Yes. Unfortunately, that only made them talk louder. So, what's going on, Dave? Anything that's a problem for you is a problem for me, my friend.
Well, listen, Vicky somehow got it in her head that you pulled out some rose bush.
That is correct.
Oh. Well, I'm just kind of wondering, why would you do that?
Oh, very simple explanation. We are putting in a fountain. I said, why do we need another fountain? But my wife wants it, so we get it. You know, my grandmother was not even allowed to speak to my grandfather.
I'm sorry, Ahmed, I'm a little confused. Why would you think it's okay to pull out my wife's rose bush?
Oh, but you're wrong, my friend. It is my rose bush.
If it's your rose bush, what is it doing on my property, my friend? I mean, my wife bought the seeds for it, she planted it, and for the last 10 years, she's been taking care of it.
Thank you. This is why you are such a good neighbor, my friend. But you're mistaken. It is my property.
Oh, it's your property? Why, because you say so?
Huh? It is not my property because I say so. It is because the Nassau County Assessor's Office says so. I had a survey done.
Oh. Well, then we're good then. Look, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't insult you.
No, not at all, not at all. And to prove it to you while you are here, why don't you stay for lunch? We are having sautéed lamb brains.
Oh. I promised my doctor I'd cut down on brains.
Oh, come on. Live a little. Shira, we have a guest.
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
Hey, you know how you believed Ahmed, the neighbor, instead of me, your loving wife, who bore you children and held your hand during your colonoscopy?
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I went down to the county assessor's office to see if a property survey was done, and it turns out I was right.
Oh, what are you talking about?
There was no survey done. Ahmed lied. That was our rose bush.
Oh. Well, that lying son of a bitch bastard. No offense, Kenny.
None taken. I've called him worse myself.
So, What are we gonna do about it?
Oh, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna have a little talk with Ahmed the liar, and I'm not gonna leave until he's crying like a little Arabian girl who's lost in the desert.
Yes, that's the selfish, immature man I fell in love with.
Don't you worry, sweetie. I'm gonna make him sorry he ever got on that magic carpet of his and came to the United States in the first place. No offense, Kenny.
Actually, that one's a little bit harder to ignore.
Well, hello, Ahmed.
Oh, hello, Dave.
Or should I say Ahmed the liar?
I don't understand. Why would you call me a liar?
I don't know, maybe because you're a liar? Liar?
How dare you insult me? If we were in my country, you would already be on fire.
Get off it, Ak. All right, I checked it out, and it turns out there was no survey.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about?
No, once again, you're opening your big mouth. No wonder no one in the neighborhood likes you. First, you put your unrecyclable materials in the recycling bin, and now you're making unfounded accusations. You have no right. You're a bad person and a bad neighbor.
Yes, Ahmed! Did you call me?
Never mind.
Go on, admit it. There was no survey done. You made that up, didn't you?
Fine. There was no survey. Now leave me alone. And you are never welcome in my house for lunch ever again.
Big deal, because I'm not a big fan of goat brain kebabs.
It was sheep.
Well, it might as well have been yak, because that's what I did when I got home.
What's going on, Dad?
I was just telling your friend's father that he's never allowed to speak to me.
Fine. When I need to talk to you, you'll be hearing from my lawyer, Harvey Shilowitz.
And you will hear from my lawyer, Bernie Silverstein. What? You go with the best.
Well, goodbye, my friend. And when I say my friend, I mean my lying, two-faced, rosebush-pulling neighbor. Come on, Larry, let's go.
But I don't have to be home until dinner.
Let's go.
You too, Kenny. Let's go inside right now.
But Dad, that's not fair.
I said get inside, Khalil Nazi.
Yeah, let's go, Lawrence Andrew.
My middle name's Alan.
Whatever, let's go. Let's go. Hey, listen, I just wanted to thank you for backing me up and supporting me on this Kenny and Ahmed thing. It really means a lot, and, I appreciate it, all right?
No biggie. Happy to do it. Talk to you later.
All right. Kenny, come out of the closet right now.
If only it was that easy.
Look, nothing personal, Kenny, but I want you out of my house right now, and I never want to see you here again. You understand? How could you do this to me? Huh? How could you do this to me? You promised me you wouldn't see him anymore.
Well, I never should have promised that, because Kenny's friendship is more important to me than...
What? Then what? Than your own father?
No, than some stupid rose bush or fountain. Kenny and I refuse to get pulled in this conflict. We're pacifists, and we choose to remain neutral. We're Switzerland.
Oh. Well, you know what happened to Switzerland during the war, right?
What?
It got put up for adoption.
I can't believe how lame my dad is.
Yours. What about mine? He's completely embarrassing.
Please, my dad won't even let you in the house anymore.
My dad's even worse. God, the way he makes fun of your voice behind your back, it's just cruel.
Yeah, well, you want to talk about cruel? My dad says you dress like a girl.
Yeah? Well, your dad could be a real ass.
Excuse me?
Come on, you said it yourself. He's got a big, stupid mouth.
Yeah, well, at least my dad doesn't go around pulling people's bushes out of the ground so they can put in another ugly fountain. Just curious, he's got all those fountains lying around. Does he have a shower?
You want to talk about ugly? Where'd you get your living room furniture? Bed, Bath, and Be Hideous?
Whoa, hey, what's your problem?
That jerk-faced Kenny.
What happened?
He trashed our entire family. So screw him. I'm just gonna find someone else to play lightsaber fight with. Either you guys want to play lightsaber fight? Okay, maybe Mike will.
I cannot let Ahmed get away with this. That's why, sweetie, we're putting a wall around our property, okay? A 10-foot cement wall.
Oh, yeah. That'll do wonders for the resale value of this house. A 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath colonial with an eat-in kitchen and a prison wall.
Fine. And then we'll cover it up with some shrubs and some trees. Look, I'll get you a new Princess Diana bush and a Queen Elizabeth bush. I'll even throw in a Barbara Bush bush.
Okay, I mean, if you feel that strong.
I do, sweetie. This is about principles. And what is a man without his principles?
Fine. But you do know you're looking at around $20,000, right?
Ahmed, my friend, look, I don't know about you, but I can't stand the fact that our fight is getting in the way of our kids' friendship. I mean, come on, the kids are suffering. Who needs all the hate? Am I right, my friend?
You are right, my friend.
Forgive me?
Only if you forgive me.
Okay.
Would you be willing to split the cost of a 10-foot wall?
Hey, Dad, can I have $40? I need it so I can take out this girl.
Oh, hey. Here's $50. And some Tic Tacs.
No thanks, I don't need those.
Oh, yeah, you do. So who's the girl?
Actually, it's 2 girls.
2 girls for $50? Wow, that's half what you usually pay.
Well, I guess your mom works cheap.
Larry, for the last time, making your mom jokes to your own brother, it just defeats the whole purpose.
Well, anyway, Kenny and I are going on a double date with Steffi and Alyssa. I hope I get Alyssa. She's hotter.
Well, I'm guessing you could have your pick of them.
Because who wouldn't want me?
Well, that, and I don't think Kenny's interested in either one of them.
Well, why not? They're both kind of cute.
Larry, what I'm saying is I don't think Kenny's interested in any girls. Because he's, you know.
What?
Gay.
What? No, what are you talking about?
What am I talking about? What are you talking about? I mean, if Kenny were any gayer, rainbows would be shooting out of his ears. and the village people would play when he walked into a room.
What? Kenny's not gay. He's not. But you know what? Even if he were gay, wouldn't bother me. Not in the least.
All right.
But he's not gay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm 6'2", you're captain of the football team, and Dad's People Magazine's sexiest man of the year.
Hey, wait a minute, that's not funny.
Okay, everything's all set with the girls for tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm up for going out tonight.
What? They're 2 of the cutest girls in school. You know, the ones that'll actually talk to us.
No, I'm not really into it.
Maybe my dad was right about you.
What does that mean?
Nothing. Never mind.
No, I'd like to know.
Okay. For some reason, my dad thinks that maybe you're gay.
What? Me? Gay? Okay, keep laughing just a little bit longer to make it believable. Yeah, that should be enough. Me, I haven't laughed that hard since Cher announced her 15th farewell tour.
Yeah, I know. I told him he was crazy. But, then how come you don't want to go out with the girls tonight?
Well, if you must know, Steffi's not really my type. Alyssa is, with those super sweet bosoms. Meow.
Well, if that's all it is, I can take Steffi and you can have Alyssa.
Really? You'd do that?
Yeah, of course. You're my best friend.
Wow! I'm psyched! Ooh. Yeah, I better go check and make sure I still have some condoms left. Why do they only put a dozen in each box? Yeah. Who do you think you are?
The guy who saved $20 on a bookshelf and has to spend 3 hours putting it together.
Larry told me what you said about me.
Oh, yeah? You're gonna have to be more specific, Kenny. I say a lot of things about you.
You said I was, you know, gay.
Oh. Well, Kenny, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. But in my defense, I did say it behind your back.
Well, it was a stupid thing to say.
Yeah, well, that's kind of my trademark. But like I said, I'm sorry. Was there something else?
Nope.
All right.
So, how do you know if you're gay? You know, hypothetically speaking, how do you know?
Isn't there someone else you could be having this conversation with? Anyone else? Like a priest or, I don't know, an Olympic ice skater?
I can't discuss this with anyone.
Well, then what are you discussing it with me for, Kenny?
Because you're the only one who thinks I'm gay. So how do you know?
I don't know, man. It's kind of like an instinct thing. It's like ice cream. You either like chocolate or vanilla. What flavor do you like?
I don't know. Which one's the gay flavor?
So, what are you saying here, Kenny?
I guess I'm saying I'm gay.
All right. Good for you, because, you gotta be who you are and all that you could be, like in the Army. Not that they're gonna let you in now.
Oh my God, I actually said it.
Yeah.
I said it, and nothing terrible happened. In fact, I feel better. No, I don't feel better. I feel great.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. We're good now, Kenny. We're good now. So I guess you want to go home and tell your parents now, huh?
Oh, I don't know if I can do that.
Oh, come on. Think about how good you felt telling me. Now imagine how good you're going to feel telling somebody who actually gives a crap about you.
You're right. Thank you. I'm going to go tell him.
All right. Now, let's assume this is going to be the last time you and I ever talk about your feelings, all right? Maybe even the last time you and I talk, period. Deal? All right. Ugh.
What?
I'm a better human being than you think I am.
Dave, you put together one bookcase.
No, for your information, I just did something very supportive and nice and all touchy-feely. But I probably shouldn't tell you about it.
Okay.
I just helped someone figure out that they're gay and told them that they should talk to their parents about it. Boop.
Kenny told you he was gay?
Yep.
He came out to you? Oh, crap.
Hey, what kind of attitude is that? God, I had no idea you were so homophobic.
No, I applaud him. I mean, it takes guts. He's very brave. I think it's great that he came out. But why to you? Why not to me?
Because, sweetie, in this house, I am the ambassador of humanity. I am the king of communicators. And I am Mr. Sensitive. I was there for him and helped that Fruit Loop figure it out.
It's not fair. Do you know how many times I sat in the kitchen and asked him, anything new? Any secrets you'd like to share? Anything you'd like to get off your chest? I not only opened that closet door, I rolled out the red carpet and handed him a tiara, and he comes out to you? I mean, you? Hi, Kenny, what's new?
I'm gay!
What? That's great!
So, did you talk to your parents like I sensitively suggested?
Yeah, I did.
So how did it feel? Go on, please share.
It felt great. Like the weight of the world had been lifted off my shoulders. I've never felt better in my entire life.
That's great, that's great. And what did your father say when you told him?
He said, "Get out of my house, you're dead to me."
Your parents are kicking you out of the house because you're gay?
Yeah, but in all fairness, I have to take some of the blame for the way they're acting.
No, this is not your fault. You are who you are, and you have nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, be a proud little gay boy.
No, I'm not ashamed. You know, I just meant if I hadn't put up such a butch front, maybe they wouldn't have been so surprised.
Oh yeah, you sure had everyone fooled.
I'm still just taking it in.
I'm sure it'll be okay. They just need to get used to the idea. They'll come around.
Of course they will, honey. Of course they will.
Hey, Kenny. What are you doing here so early? Steffi and Alyssa won't be here for another hour. Don't worry, you're still getting Alyssa.
Yeah, about that, I'm gonna have to pass on tonight.
Why?
Come on, let's give him some privacy.
Come on, I've been waiting for years for this.
What's going on?
I'm gay.
Excuse me?
I'm gay.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Yeah, he is.
Aren't you gonna say anything?
Congratulations. Oh, okay. Hey, wait just a second. If you're gay, then how come I couldn't have Alyssa?
Oh, please, you could do better than her. That girl is as much a blonde as I am. And someone needs to tell Miss Thing she is not an autumn.
Wow, I have a feeling you're gonna be really good at this gay thing.
What are we gonna do about Kenny?
What do you mean? I already helped him come to a difficult emotional epiphany.
You're also the one who told him to tell his parents and they kicked him out of the house.
Well, that wasn't my fault. I assumed they would accept him. Who knew they were less open-minded than me? Huh? I mean, you don't see that often, Vicky.
Well, you're the king of communicators. So why don't you put on your crown and go talk some sense into Kenny's father?
Huh, you're right. And if I could pull him out of the closet, I'm sure I could push him back into his own house. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
What? They won't let Kenny come home?
Yeah, and technically we're not supposed to go over there ever again either.
Huh.
At least something good came out of this.
Hi.
Hey.
Who's the gay guy?
Gay guy, that's my brother's friend Kenny. He's not gay, he's straight.
Yeah, and I'm a pilot for JetBlue.
Now, please tell me you know what we should do about Kenny. I mean, where's he gonna live?
No, hey, your mother has been saying how lonely she is lately.
No, she's thinking about getting a puppy, not a gay teenager.
Oh, you know, Kenny's a smart kid. He'll figure something out.
You know, there is a logical option.
Here? No. No. Come on. Yeah, that kid's gonna have serious emotional baggage.
So what? All of our kids have serious emotional baggage. He'll fit right in.
Come on, he's gonna need special attention and special soaps and lotions and special gay foods. No, we're not equipped to deal with that.
Come on, what choice do we really have?
Fine. We'll take the little homo in.
Mr. Sensitivity has returned. Come on, let's tell Kenny.
All right. Kenny, get down here!
What's going on?
Hey, honey, we were talking and we just thought, you know, if you'd like to, maybe you should just move in with us.
Temporarily. You know, if you want to. If not, you know, you don't have to.
No, I do. Thank you. Thank you.
Get off of me.
So, Kenny, you're gay, huh?
Yeah, I am.
Dude, that's cool. So, have you, ever been to bed with a guy?
No.
Then how do you know you're gay?
I just know.
Yeah, but is that really enough? I mean, I'm just saying, personally, I'd watch an episode of VR before committing to 8 years of medical school.
Well, have you ever been to bed with a girl?
No.
Then how do you know you're straight?
Hey, Dad. It would have been nice if you'd asked me my opinion about Kenny moving in. You ever think that maybe I don't want him living here?
Huh? How did a sensitive and caring person like me wind up with a heartless little bastard like you?
I mean, this is all a little weird. Two hours ago, we were going out with two really hot girls, and then all of a sudden he wants my girl, and then he makes his big announcement, and now he's moving in? I mean, what's next? Mom's gonna lend him her uterus so that he and his domestic partner can have a baby?
First of all, that factory is closed. Okay, and second of all, whatever happened to I could care less if he was gay?
Well, that was before, when he wasn't.
Larry, I don't think there ever was a time when he wasn't.
Young man, there's no need to feel down. Young man, pick yourself off the ground.
Besides, I don't get it. If I don't care, why do you?
Because he was supposed to be my best friend, and now I feel like I don't even know him anymore.
Well, you're just gonna have to get over that, all right? Kenny is the same annoying freak that he always was. Now he's just a gay annoying freak.
Well, I just wish that for once someone around here would actually ask my opinion about stuff.
Hey!
What?
You know, just so you know, no matter what happens with you, I would never do what Kenny's father did. You know, I would never, turn my back on you. You know that, right? All right. Okay. Okay. That's it. That is it. From now on, there's officially no more hugging in this house. All right? We're going back to polite grunts, firm handshakes, and affectionate shoulder punches. Ow!
Hey.
Hey.
You know, it's interesting because, if I were gay, and I'm not, but, it's cool that you are, I probably would have mentioned something before sharing the big news with your dad. But that's just me. What do I know?
I'm sorry. I just wasn't ready. I guess I kind of figured it would screw up our friendship.
Well, I guess that makes sense. But you don't have to worry about that.
Good. Anyway, I'm done lying to people and lying to myself. Starting today, I'm gonna live my life being open and honest about everything.
Well, that's great. So, I was just, wondering, were you ever attracted to me?
Absolutely not. Okay, completely open and honest. Starting tomorrow. Hey.
Yeah. Who's this?
A friend from school.
Oh, no. I don't like the way he's looking at you. I want you out.
I just came out.
Oh, not you. You. Take a walk. Beat it.
Hey, what's going on?
I just threw out some horn dog that was giving my man Kenny here the queer eye.
Aww, welcome to the family.
So great living here with you.
I know. Finally, our Star Wars versus Star Trek debate isn't a slave to our bedtime.
Yeah, it's like a slumber party that never ends.
All right. If I catch you guys having a pillow fight, I'm turning the hose on you.
Kenny, you don't have to laugh at his stupid jokes.
No, but it does make life easier.
Mr. Gold, would it be okay if I had one cookie?
Yes, Kenny, you could have a cookie. Look, how many times have I told you? You don't have to ask me if you could have a cookie. You don't have to ask me if you could watch TV. And you don't have to ask me if you'd use the bathroom. But if I just came out of there, I'd wait 15 minutes if I were you.
Kenny, that wasn't a joke.
Thank you for the cookie, Mr. Gold, and the great advice. You guys are the best.
I'm worried about Kenny.
Why? He seems perfectly happy to me. One might even say gay.
Honey, he just comes out of the closet, he gets kicked out of his house, and he's all smiles. And on top of that, he thinks you're funny. I mean, if that's not a cry for help, I don't know what is.
Mickey, look, we got enough problems in this house. Why are you trying to create ones that don't even exist?
No, I'm just saying, Kenny's acting like he's fine, but I can tell he's crying on the inside.
Good. That's where he should cry. That's where I've been crying for the last 30 years, and it hasn't hurt me any.
Hasn't hurt the beer industry either.
Look, I don't drink because I'm sad. I drink because I'm bored and dissatisfied with my life.
I'm just saying, could we please try and go out of our way to be nicer to him?
How much nicer can I be? I mean, I already gave him food, a place to sleep. I warned him about the bathroom. I mean, what do you want me to do? Rent him a summer house on Fire Island and buy him a leather jockstrap for the gay pride parade?
Yes, Dave, because those are the only two ways to be nice to a gay person.
No, I know there's other ways, but I'm not taking him antiquing or buying him a lap dog.
Could you at least stop with the gay jokes?
Fine, I'll be nicer to him, all right? But I only have so much nice to give, so some of it's coming out of your portion.
Hey, Kenny. I have a surprise for you. It's gonna make you really, really happy.
I'm already happy.
Yeah, sure you are. Okay. What do you think about your room in the basement?
Well, it's a tad musty, and once an hour the water heater in the corner sounds like it's being violated, but... You know, it's not without its charm.
What do you say we fix it up? You know, redecorate it.
I think you mean decorate it. And no, this family's done way too much for me already.
Don't be silly. I am fixing up that room for you. I'm an interior designer. It'll be a fun little home project for me. Just give me a hot glue gun and some fabric, and I'll make that water heater look like something you want to violate.
Mrs. Gold, that is just so nice. Please, allow me.
Oh, thank you, Kenny.
No, thank you.
So, Kenny, I anonymously posted this really witty put down on the Star Trek message boards. You want to help me write an equally witty response to myself?
Keep it down, okay? We're trying to watch Queer Eye for the Straight Guy.
You mean the show you always make fun of me for watching?
Oh, my God. Maroon sweatpants, a Hawaiian shirt, and a plastic visor. Could this guy be any straighter?
I can't even hear him talk over all that clashing.
I would love to go on this show. Too bad I'm already so stylish and have such good taste.
Kenny, you don't have to hang out with my dad. I have a TV in my room.
Actually, you don't. I took yours and moved it down to Kenny's room. Poor kid was down there with nothing but a water heater.
Well, fine. Let's go down there then. Kenny, now.
Thanks again for everything, Mr. Gold. I'll never forget what you've done for me. One day, you'll be rewarded for your kindness.
Whoa. What are you doing? We don't empty garbage, man.
We don't?
No, we make it.
And we don't do the dishes, man. Okay, we use them, and sometimes when we're finished, we put them in the hall, like it's a hotel.
The point is, we're not nice.
No.
Yet here I am feeling the love and protection of this family. Not nice? Please.
Hey, you gotta talk to your friend.
Yeah, he's making us look bad, and I don't need any help looking bad.
What are you guys complaining about? Before he got here, I was Dad's least favorite, and somehow I've gone down a notch. Kenny thinks Dad is so great, and they're acting like they're best friends, and I can't stand it anymore.
What are you gonna do about it?
Well, I guess I gotta find a way to make Kenny hate Dad.
Well, how hard can that be? I'm always surprised his car doesn't blow up when he starts it in the morning.
So, the School Follies is next week. I know how much you are looking forward to performing with your dad.
Well, compared to kicking me out of the house, him not accompanying me on the zither while I sing a Persian folk song in Farsi isn't my biggest problem. But it would have been so awesome.
Hey, I got a great idea. Why don't you ask my dad to be in the show with you?
No, he wouldn't want to do that.
No, he wouldn't. Of course he would. I mean, he can't play the zither, but I'm sure he'd be willing to belt out a show tune.
But he's already done so much for me.
Well, that's because he's crazy about you. In fact, he'd probably be insulted if you didn't ask him.
Well, I wouldn't want to insult him. I mean, he's taken me in.
Yeah, he walks on water. Anyway, you should definitely ask him.
I guess I will. Thanks, Larry.
Hey, what are friends for? Yes, I know it's evil, but it's for everyone's own good, especially mine. Oops.
Hey, Mr. Gold.
Hey, Kenny, what a surprise.
Is this a bad time?
Oh, I'm never too busy for my gay ward. Come on in. I think we could squeeze a third person in here. Hey, Mr. Park, I don't know if I mentioned it to you, but this is Kenny.
Yes, Dave, I believe you have. Nice to meet you, Kenny.
You too, sir.
Are you sure you're not too busy? No, I am busy working for this company, but I'm never too busy for a kid in need. What's going on? What can I do for you, my boy?
Well, next week is the school follies, and my father was supposed to...
The father that kicked him into the streets like he was a dog with a tumor. Huh? So what was he gonna do for you? Paint scenery, make popcorn, sell tickets? I'll sell tickets. I'll sell the hell out of tickets for you, Kenny.
Actually, he's gonna perform in the show with me.
Oh.
It's just a little song and dance number for the talent show. But if you don't want to...
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Of course I want to, Kenny. Anything for you, my boy.
Wow, Dave, you're full of surprises.
Anyone want a little homemade banana bread?
Not now, Donna.
While I was at work, I threw together some ideas for your room, and I think you're going to be very excited. It's kind of a retro modern thing. What do you think? It's kind of hoping for a wow, but that's okay. It's not the only idea I have. Okay, this one's more industrial, you know, like one of those lofts in the village, but with extremely low ceilings, no windows. Pretty great, huh? Again with the Come on, Kenny, you can just be honest. Besides, I'm a professional. I can tell when someone doesn't like something.
How can you tell?
Because when people like something, they don't make a face like they have a duty in their pants.
Wow, you are a pro.
All right, I'll just take another swing at it.
Hey. Hey! So, did you have a chance to ask my dad about being in the show with you?
Yeah, I stopped by his office.
You stopped by his office? I remember the last time I stopped by. Surprise! Guess you got an A on their geometry test.
Larry, I'm working here. Turn around and get the hell out.
But I got an
Don't make me call security. Get out! Yeah.
So, you were saying you stopped by his office. How did it go?
Well, he was kind of in the middle of a meeting.
Uh-huh. Go on.
But he dropped everything and said, of course I'll do it.
Come again?
He said he'd do it.
My dad said that he would be in the talent show with you. That's fantastic! You're doing the talent show with Kenny?
Yeah?
Are you me? First you're watching Queer Eye with him, and now this. Who are you? I feel like I'm in a Fellini movie, but you probably have no idea what I'm talking about because you never bothered to watch one with me.
You know what kind of movie I wish I was in? A silent one. Shut up, Mop Top.
I can't believe this. You were never in the talent show with me.
You never asked me to be in one.
Because I knew you wouldn't do it.
Well, I don't want to do this one either, right? But I had no choice. He asked me in front of my boss. I was cornered. I don't want to do this thing.
Hey, I think I know what's going on here. You're feeling left out.
Oh, do you think so? Well, maybe you should quit your job as decorator and become a child psychiatrist.
Oh, honey.
Don't oh, honey me. You're just as bad as he is. How's the big basement makeover project going? You know, while you're down there, you might as well open up the old box of baby clothes and see if they fit your new bundle of joy.
Well, I stand corrected. You're not feeling left out. You're just a spoiled, jealous brat.
Look, I know this is a really tough time in Kenny's life right now, but you guys have never gone this far out of your way for me, and I have problems too. Lots of them.
You know what? You don't know what problems are, okay? You know, there are people out there whose skin is hardening into stone as we speak. Okay, that's a real disease, all right? I forgot what it's called, but it is real, my friend. Hey, you know who else has real problems? Kenny. His family threw him out. All right, and you're jealous of him? Well, what the hell's the matter with you?
Maybe it's the fact that all of a sudden you guys seem to like Kenny a whole lot better than me.
Oh, for crying out loud, I love you, I love you, I love you. How many times do you need to hear it, you insecure freak? You know, you're like a chick, you know?
All we're trying to do is help Kenny and make him feel like he's not all alone in the world.
Yeah, and he makes it easy to be nice to him. You know why? Because he appreciates me. He looks at me like I'm some sort of hero.
Well, that's just because he doesn't know you. I'm sure I liked you the first few weeks I lived in the house, too.
You know what? I liked you better then, too, before you could talk.
Kenny's the gay one. How come Larry's the drama queen?
Scaleodomy. That's what it's called. Oh, hey, what's up, Kenny? You didn't hear all that, did you?
No.
Good.
I stopped listening right after the part when you said you didn't want to do the talent show.
Oh, well, you know how that is. I didn't mean that. Hey, man, unless it's okay with you.
Of course it is. I don't want you to feel trapped. It's not that big a deal. Really.
You are going to love, love, love this new concept. It's very W Hotel. Huh? Kenny, have you ever seen one of those home makeover shows? Here's how it works. I show you the designs, you say, my life has been transformed, and you look at me like I am a god.
Why is this so important to you?
Because, honey, I want to brighten up the dark and confusing time you're going through, you pain in the ass. Okay, I'll come up with something else.
No, you don't have to.
No, really, it's okay.
But you've done enough.
Honey, I want to.
But I don't want you to.
Why not?
Because I'm not going to be here that long. My parents are going to change their mind. They're going to take me back. Aren't they?
Shouldn't you be memorizing your lyrics for the school follies?
No, I already told you. Kenny said I don't have to be in the show.
Dave, he's already been abandoned by one father. I'm not going to let that happen again.
No, Vicky, I can't do the show, okay? What you see before you is a man with no rhythm, a man who is completely tone deaf, a man to whom spandex is not kind. All right? I'm not a song and dance man. I'm a scratch and burp man.
You're doing the show.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Gray skies are gonna clear up.
Put on a happy face.
Brush off the clouds and cheer up.
Put on a happy face.
Spread sunshine all over the place. Just
Put on a happy face. Oh, crap. I'm never gonna get this song out of my head.
Don't call security.
Well, what's the matter?
Nothing. I just wanted to apologize. I've been acting really crappy lately. What you're doing for Kenny is really great. He really looks so happy up on that stage with you. Sometimes I can be a real moron.
Nah. And here I am thinking you never listen to me. Come on. I'll take you to the break room. I'll buy you a donut. But just this one time, I don't want you to think you're welcomed here.
How come there's just a picture of Mike and Hillary on your desk?
You want to start a fight or you want a donut?
Okay, we got the movie. We would have been back a lot sooner, but Hillary had to flirt with a guy behind the counter, and another guy in the parking lot, and then another guy in the...
Shut up!
Can we just get this over with?
Oh, come on, honey. This is going to be great.
Yeah, come on. This is obviously very important to your mother, okay? So let's all be supportive. Oh, crap. Oh, damn it, sweetie. This DVD player's busted again. Oh, well, you know what? We tried, all right? And that's what the kids are going to remember, our efforts. Good try, sweetie.
Hey, it was just unplugged.
Look, Kenny fixed it.
Yay! Family movie night is saved!
Hey, if you guys hadn't taken me in off the streets, you wouldn't have been able to have movie night.
Yeah, you're the best, Kenny. So, what are we watching, gang?
Oh, it's a great movie, Dad. You're gonna love it.
Well, Rocky? Rocky 2? Rocky 3?
Dad, you know there are other great movies.
Oh, Rambo? Rambo 2? Rambo 3?
No, Dad, we're watching the critically acclaimed film An Inconvenient Truth.
An Inconvenient Truth? Who the hell's in that?
Al Gore.
Al Gore? What the hell kind of action hero is Al Gore? Who'd he ever kill with an assault rifle? At least that Cheney guy blew somebody's face off with a shotgun.
It's not a boring action movie, it's a documentary.
Whatever, I don't want to learn anything.
I heard it was a pretty good movie.
Yeah, Dad, it's all about the environment.
Great. First I have to, drag 3 garbage cans into the street each week, and now this environmental crap is seeping its way into our mindless entertainment. You know what? This is where I draw the line. I don't want to do this.
Well, actually, you make me take out the garbage.
That's not the point.
Can we just forget about this whole thing?
I don't want to be
Fine
here.
with me.
You know what? Seriously, I could just watch this alone in my own
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, we are gonna watch this movie together and enjoy it and remember it as a lovely family time. Now start the movie and everyone sit down and shut the up. See? Isn't this nice? Wow. That was kind of a downer.
Yeah, no wonder Gore lost the election. He is not a compelling screen presence.
Oh, what's wrong with you people? Did you just watch the same movie as me?
No. Because I fell asleep.
Well, I thought it was kind of interesting.
Interesting. Try eye-opening, devastating. Try profound. That's right, profound. I had no idea what kind of mess we've made of this planet.
So, what do you guys want to watch next week?
If you could take a break from that gay chat room for just a minute, I'd really like to check my email.
I can check it for you right now. I didn't send you one.
Ever since you came out of the closet, you've been a lot bitchier.
All right, you guys, get off the computer, okay? You guys are gonna melt the polar ice caps. And you, Mike, come on, already. Enough with the video games, all right?
Dad, what are you doing? I was just playing that.
I got a better game for you. It's called Let's Go Pick Through the Neighbor's Garbage and See If They Threw Out Any Recyclables.
What? Dad, I don't want to go through the neighbor's garbage.
Mike, no one does, okay? But it's either that or one day paddling down the street on the top of our kitchen table looking for dogs to eat. All right? I mean, you cried after watching Benji. How you gonna feel after eating them? I can't believe you do something so stupid. And besides, you know how bad that stuff is for you? It messes up your memory and it makes you totally paranoid.
It wasn't my pot.
Oh, please. Would you find it on the floor and you picked it up so no little kids would get their hands on it? Or you're holding it for a friend? That's always a good one.
No, actually, it's yours.
Excuse me?
You rushed me out the door this morning, so I grabbed your jacket and there was a joint in your pocket.
Oh. Well, then, I'm not mad at you anymore. Good thing you didn't take my other jacket, or it'd be in the back of a squad car right now.
Larry, I cannot believe you got kicked out of school. I am so impressed with you.
Yeah, I mean, for years I thought you were the biggest dork on the planet, and now this? It's like I have a brand new brother.
For your information, that pot wasn't mine. I've never smoked pot a day in my life, and I never will.
And there's the brother we all know and don't really love.
Thank God you're not on drugs. I thought I was going to have to stage an intervention, which would have been pretty pathetic considering I'm your only friend.
So wait, if the pot wasn't yours, then whose was it?
It was Dad's. He left it in his jacket pocket.
Lucky. I borrowed Mom's jacket once, and all I found was an empty bottle of antidepressants and some Twinkie wrappers.
Oh, hey, Kenny, I need your expert advice.
Sure, it's about your hair, isn't it?
No. Why, what's wrong with my hair?
Oh, nothing. It totally works for you. You were saying?
Okay, well, how do you know if a guy is hitting on you?
I wish I knew. So far, I'm only gay in theory.
Hey, what's with all the primping?
I'm hanging out with Dylan.
Ooh, is that your little boyfriend?
Not yet, but fingers crossed.
And the little birdies twitter around your head when he makes goo-goo eyes at you?
No?
Dad, why do you have to embarrass Kenny like that?
'Cause, I like to treat him like I would treat any of you kids. Miss Pimple in between your eyebrows.
That's him. Do I look okay? Is this shirt too tight? Is it tight enough? Maybe I should change into something tighter. Or less tight. Maybe I should just forget the whole thing.
Kenny, you look great.
Yeah, come on, have a little confidence, all right? Haven't you ever heard of gay pride? Hi.
Dylan! What are you doing here? I broke up with you like 1.5 years ago. What are you, a glutton for punishment?
Actually, I'm here to see Kenny.
Kenny! Wait. My Dylan is now your Dylan?
Who knew, Hillary? You're the gay maker. The last stop on the train to Gayville. Just sprinkle on a little Hillary and hello.
I had the best time tonight with Dylan. He spells his name with a Y. Why? Because he's cute. Good night.
Good night, Kenny. So, is Dylan his boyfriend?
Fingers crossed.
Well, now that he has a boyfriend and he's gonna be home alone while we're away, I think you need to talk to him about safe sex.
Oh, what, are you kidding me?
No, we don't know what he knows and doesn't know about sex.
Yeah, I like to keep it that way.
And I'd like to keep him from getting AIDS.
All right, fine. I'll go have a talk with him about the birds and the birds. So, yeah, you're reading a comic book, huh?
Yeah?
Yeah, well, you know how those things come wrapped in plastic to protect them?
Yeah?
Yeah, well, that's always a good idea in general. You know, it's good to keep things wrapped up to protect them, you know what I'm saying?
Please tell me this is about me leaving the ham out on the counter. Oh my God, are you trying to talk to me about safe sex?
Yeah, but, there's nothing to feel weird about.
This is the most uncomfortable moment of my entire life.
Okay, now look, I looked up some stuff online, and it turns out that there's safe, safer, and safest sex. The safest sex would be you calling up Dylan and saying, I hate you, I'm moving to Russia, and don't ever contact me again.
Okay, I understand. Are we done now?
Unfortunately not. Now, listen to me. When two guys, are together and they decide they, how did it come to this? How did I wind up in a conversation about the intricacies of gay sex? Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I really don't think we need to talk about this anymore. I think I got it.
No, you think you got it? Come on, that's not good enough, Kenny. All right, this isn't like regular sex where there's some girl there to say no to everything. All right? I mean, you're two guys, okay? And let's face it. I mean, guys are animals. And what happens when you get two animals together? Huh? They attack each other. All right, so before you go out there and you get attacked, you need to learn all the facts, all right? Now, listen to me, when it comes to bondage, and according to my research, it will come to bondage.
So were you born in New York?
I don't want to have sex with you.
What?
I'm a virgin. Slow down, will ya?
I don't.
I've never been with another guy in a house all alone before, okay?
Kenny, just relax.
Hey, I'm bad at being gay. I think I'm allowed to be a little upset.
I've never been in this situation either, okay? This is all new to me, too.
Really?
Trust me. All of it is new to me.
So, you don't want to start having crazy sex right this second?
No. Not really.
Is this a great date or what?
What do you feel like doing?
How about a movie? I rented Bunny Girl and All About Eve.
Those sound kind of gay.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
I like Lord of the Rings.
I love Lord of the Rings.
Well, they have the best battle sequences ever filmed.
Oh my God, that's exactly what Larry says.
I think Viggo Mortensen was born to play the part of Aragorn.
Larry says that too.
Oh yeah? Well, does Larry say that you have the most soulful eyes he's ever seen?
It's just not fair. You guys have rights too, you know.
This is total BS. That's what this is. Total BS.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Oh, what's the Gay Straight Alliance freaking out about now, huh? Supermarket run out of Fresca boys?
You know, there's a Sadie Hawkins dance, and that uptight school says that Dylan and Kenny can't go together since no girls have asked them.
Well, there's a simple solution here. Why don't you find a couple of big gals with short haircuts from the girls' softball team who want to go? Why not just make it a foursome?
You shouldn't have to fool them into letting us go. Besides, those girls scare me.
Banning gays from a dance? And what's next? They won't let us participate in the school musical? Good luck putting on Hello Dolly without us.
I agree. It sucks, but there's nothing we can do.
Yeah, this is so typical of you, Larry. You know, you complain about everything, but you never do anything. And when are you going to stop being such a wet noodle?
Hey, for your information,
Sit down.
Yes, sir.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for you to stick it to the man. Kenny, Dylan, I would think you two would be excited about that.
Hey, you know, it's true. Back in my day, if we didn't like something, we fought the system.
And you got the right to vote, right, Mom?
I'm referring to back when I was in high school, and the school decided that girls could no longer wear tube tops. So we staged a walkout. The entire student body stood out front chanting, "No tube tops, no attendance! No tube tops, no attendance!" We changed the world a little bit that day.
Let me tell you something. If I was a gay teen and I had a boyfriend, I would fight for my rights and I would win, okay? And I would be at that dance awkwardly trying to figure out who's going to lead.
You know what? He's right. This is an outrage. It's discrimination. Well, we should protest the school until they cancel the dance.
All right, so what I'm hearing is no girl asked you yet.
Not one. And I'm starting to think that my Dance Like Justin Timberlake instructional DVD was just a waste of money. Let's go organize our protest.
Yeah, that's the attitude I was looking for. Way to go, you wet noodle, you.
How is he?
Oh, you mean Kenny? Your son? The one you haven't spoken to in 6 weeks?
Yes, him. How is he?
Well, if you really want to know, he's right through that door, and I'm sure he would be thrilled to see you.
No, I cannot. My husband will not allow it.
Oh. You know what my husband will not allow?
No?
Neither do I, because if he ever told me, I would kill him.
I cannot go against Ahmed.
Shira, your son is hurt. And he misses you. He doesn't understand why you've just turned your back on him. You know how I know? Because he cries on my shoulder and tells me. Now get in there and go see your son. And if your husband doesn't like it, tell him to go himself. If you can't do that, I'd be happy to do it for you.
You don't understand.
No, I don't. That Ahmed is so pig-headed, and Shira is afraid to go up against him. I mean, what kind of a marriage is that? Can you imagine if I was that subservient?
Just one more second, please. Okay. Well, at least they're talking to us now. Yeah, it's the first time since they kicked Kenny out of the house. Unless you count his father cursing at me under his breath with that gabagoo, goobagoo, yabba dabba doo.
Dave, they're from the Middle East, not Bedrock.
And one day I'm gonna get me an English to Farsi slang dictionary, and I'm gonna give that guy a what for, huh? He's not gonna know what hit him.
Honey, why don't you master English before moving on to Farsi? I hate to say it, but I don't think they're ever gonna take Kenny back.
I know.
Hey, there he is!
How goes it there, big fella?
Not so great. The school's still not gonna let Dylan and I go to the dance together. Well, looks like I borrowed Larry's Dance Like Justin Timberlake DVD for nothing. Just gonna go drown my sorrows in chocolate sorbet.
That's so sad.
Yeah, you know what's even sadder? I finished the chocolate sorbet. That poor kid can't catch a break. First his parents and then that stupid school. Man, that place really pisses me off.
Me too.
You know what, sweetie? I got a big mouth. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go use it. I'm gonna go down to that school tomorrow and I'm not leaving until I get Kenny and the rest of the fruit bowl back into that dance.
Wait a minute. You're actually gonna do something for someone and there's nothing in it for you?
Yeah, I guess I am. And, you know, yelling and screaming at someone and knowing that I'm actually right, it'd be a nice change of pace.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gold, I made a decision.
You know what? You're unbelievable. Oh, being different is bad. Do you have any idea what kind of message you're sending out to people who aren't like you and me?
Please, do not include me in your group, Mr. Gold.
What's next, Principal Fink? Huh? Straight only water fountains and separate homo water fountains, you know, that shoot out Perrier?
Can I ask you a question? Why are you here?
Because I'm fighting for human rights.
What I meant was, why are you here and not Kenny's father?
Oh, well, his father kicked him out of the house when he came out of the closet, so we took him in.
Is the state aware of this?
Oh, no, but we don't have to bother them with all that.
Actually, we do.
Hey! Remember how you said me sticking up for Kenny was a wonderful thing?
Yeah.
Well, social services is on their way over here to take him away. By the way, it might not be a bad idea if you weren't drinking when they got here. So, to the matter at hand, how do we keep this little Middle Eastern homosexual kid living in our basement?
Well, if the parents were willing to make you legal guardians, it wouldn't be a problem. But without their approval, I have to put him in with a foster family.
Okay, well, what if we gave of ourselves, we opened up our hearts, and we became little Kenny's permanent foster family? Huh? Don't the state cut you a big fat check for that every month?
Yes, but it's a complicated process and would require state officials to approve of you as capable guardians. If by some miracle that actually did happen, we're looking at a 3 to 6 month process.
What happens to Kenny in the meantime?
He'll be placed in a group home situation.
But we took him in and, we're doing really good with him.
Yeah, I mean, he's healthy, he's getting really good grades, he's feeling great about himself. I mean, frankly, we can't say that about our own kids.
Look, we were a little freaked out when we first took him in, but now that he's here, we really want him to stay. So can he stay, please? Pretty please, please?
Mr. Gold, I never thought I'd say this, but I agree with you. But it's either his own home or a group home. It may not make sense, but that's the way the system works. Life sucks. I would think you of all people would know that by now.
I don't want to be here any more than you want me to be here, okay? But look, we got a really serious problem on our hands here.
It is no longer my problem. It is your problem.
Interesting. You refer to your own son as it, yet everyone thinks I'm the worst father in the neighborhood.
So you came to my house to insult me?
No, that's just an extra added benefit. Look, social services found out that I'm not Kenny's legal guardian, and they're coming to take him to a foster home tonight. That's right, you heard me, a foster home.
Well, if your children are lucky, they'll take them with him.
Ahmed, this is serious, okay? If you don't do something, I'm telling you, you might not ever see him again.
Fine with me. As far as I am concerned, he is no longer my son.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Huh? What's wrong with you? I mean, all that Kenny is doing is being true to who he is. I mean, isn't that what we really want from our kids? I mean, we can't control who they become any more than our parents could control how we turned out. Right? I mean, did your parents want you to leave your homeland and come to America? Did my parents want me to grow up to be a loudmouth insurance salesman with a borderline personality disorder? No. Well, we had to choose our own paths, and that's all that Kenny is doing. But you want to disown him just because he likes to get naked with other boys and play around like that?
You know, you almost had me for a minute there.
Sarhazer Kusparishi! You didn't see that coming, did you?
So what happened? Did you tell my dad about social services? Is he gonna let me come home? So he still hates me.
No, hate is such an ugly word.
But yeah, he hates you.
But on the bright side, we have more chocolate sorbet.
Now we're just gonna let them take Kenny away?
Well, Larry, we've done everything we can. There's nothing else to do.
Well, that's pathetic. We're just gonna give up? Now who's the wet noodle?
You see, this is why I don't like teaching my kids life lessons. It always winds up biting me in the ass.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm sneaking Kenny out of here. We're putting him in a motel until we figure out what to do next with him.
Hurry up. That social worker's gonna be here any minute.
Wow, this is kind of exciting. It's like the end of The Sound of Music where they sneak out of the amphitheater when no one's looking and hide from the Nazis in the convent.
Larry, if you start singing, I swear to God, I'm gonna knock your head right off your shoulders.
Well, take care, Kenny. I'm sure you'll be back before you know it.
Larry, you're the best friend I ever had.
Come on, you guys, you gotta go.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye.
Going somewhere?
Not anymore.
I cannot believe you were trying to sneak this boy out of here.
Oh, what are you gonna do? What, are you gonna make a federal case about this?
Well, kidnapping does traditionally lead to a federal case.
Is that right? You just have all the answers, don't you? Huh? But not the right one on how to help us.
Yeah, and what about what's best for the child? I mean, isn't that what child services is kind of about?
Look, don't you think I'd prefer to see Kenny in a happy home? Or at least here. But my hands are tied. Kenny, it's time to go.
Dad?
Dave?
Don't worry about me. I'll be okay. Thank you for everything.
Hey, no, wait, stop. Take me instead.
It does seem like a fair trade.
Come on, Kenny, let's go.
Ahmed, if you don't open your mouth and words don't start coming out of there, I swear to Allah, I will cut out your tongue and serve it for dinner. I figured if Vicky's husband has not killed her, what with her big mouth, I too can be a bitch.
I am his father, and I'm willing to let him come home.
Really? Thanks, Dad.
No. Stop right there, Rock. What does that mean, you're willing to let him come home, huh? Sorry, but that's not gonna cut it.
Dave, stop.
Yes, please, stop.
No, you're not gonna just let him come home. You're gonna accept your son for who he is, you're gonna give him your unconditional love, and you're gonna apologize to him for the way you treated him. Or...
How about I go home, everything's extremely uncomfortable for everyone, eventually we start to like each other a little bit, and from there we just kind of wing it.
I can live with that. Let's go, son. Looks like you're back to being the worst father in the neighborhood.
And people wonder why I stay with you. It's because underneath it all, you're a sweet, kind, generous man.
Thank you. Ah! Hey, Ahmed! Yo, owe me $612 for food and incidentals.
Hey, ladies. Tough day at the glitter factory? It's not funny. We were the victims of the senior prank. A bunch of them came into the cafeteria with super shooters filled with honey, and the next thing you know, they're covering our sticky bodies with glitter.
It all happened so fast, my head's still spinning.
Well, if it keeps spinning, you can always rent it out as a disco ball.
We can't take this lying down.
You're right. We have to retaliate.
Okay, I'm gonna get started on a scathing letter to the editor of the school paper.
And a thanks for nothing note to the art teacher for not locking up the supplies.
That's your idea of revenge?
What, do you have a better idea?
Look, not gonna lie, it's gonna be hard to beat a scathing letter, but I think I can handle it. Just leave it to me and those seniors will be sorry they ever messed with you.
Revenge is sweet.
Especially when you're covered in honey.
Okay, I've been up all night brainstorming. I think you're both gonna be very pleased.
Wow, you know, this is the first time I've ever been excited about having a little brother since they brought you home from the hospital. I realized no one would pay attention to me ever again. So what do you got?
Okay, I have 20 ideas here, all of which are world class.
Okay, well, I don't want anything mean-spirited.
Okay, I have one idea. It's guaranteed to work. It's simple, it's elegant, it's rats.
Rats?
Yeah, hundreds of them, and we release them just as Principal Fink announces. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the graduating class of 2007.
Cue pomp and circumstance, screaming begins, pandemonium ensues. Yeah, I like it, Kenny.
I don't like it.
I love it!
Come on, this is it. It's time. Let the rats out.
Actually, the pet shop didn't have 100 rats. In retrospect, we probably should have called ahead.
But don't worry, we have something just as good.
Crickets.
Crickets? You guys, that is so lame.
It's still gonna freak people out.
Yeah. Hey, what happened? There were 500 of them in there.
You guys lost your crickets.
They have to be somewhere. $20 worth of crickets don't just disappear.
Hey, if you guys don't find these crickets, I'm calling an exterminator. For you. Don't let anyone make you feel ashamed. The Trevor Project runs the only nationwide around-the-clock helpline for gay and questioning youth.
Trained counselors offer hope and someone to talk to without judgment.
Be proud of who you are. Call 1-866-4U-TREVOR or visit thetrevorproject.org.
The Trevor Project, saving young lives.
Rab, your name's on TV! Acme!